Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 99 Gaming. This is The Walking Dead Season 9 Hidden Clues. We do a few of these every year, but I just ran across a few things that I thought were very interesting. I wanted to post this and just get some thoughts, get some dialogue around this. Appreciate you guys tuning in, getting this live. The writers have always done a really good job of planning Easter eggs and hidden clues, and 3 of them, I think, are just going to be very, very apparent. I know a lot of people are seeing the white horse. You can see the prop we have circled. The horse's head is over to the right. You got to zoom in on this. And also the windmill. And what we've heard is that the windmill is symbolic of the rebuilding and everything that's going on. And I do agree with that. And the white horse could be Rick riding into Savior. But I'm going to give you a little different spin on this. Is the more I saw this, the more I looked at it. I do think the writers are going to go with a little bit of Man of La Mancha, Don Quixote theme. Rick is losing his sanity. He has been lying to himself the last couple seasons, and I'm going to give you just a couple more portrayals because the windmill and the white horse are very, very good in Cervantes' literary version of this. I'm going to show you a couple other scenes here. We're going to click through, and there you can see just some of the artwork that's around there. You can see Don Quixote on the white horse, and of course, there's just some famous paintings out there as well. I'm not saying that's going to be the central theme. I'm just saying it's totally used as symbolism. We'll move on just to a couple other things. There you can see the windmill. In Don Quixote, the windmill was something that he saw as giants, and I just want to think about Rick actually leaving the show, or his sanity starting to dwindle and finding a reason to go away. The whole time in Don Quixote, he was telling himself that he was a knight. Rick trying to be in a leadership role and maybe realizing that leadership has to change. So get your thoughts, get your comments involved in that. And also, this is a little bit more of a stretch, but you can see the time skip, and you can see a little bit of the grayed out version. But that's not the only reference that I want to make with hidden clues. There's also another one I think is going to be very, very subtle. Warning, there are a couple spoiler references in this as well. Here you go. As you know, Maggie is getting a little bit more ruthless, and she's got an agenda, and she also has to carry out some of the law. She is going to hang Gregory, but she also is hoarding supplies, and she's starving out the sanctuary. Now, in Charles Dickens' classic, A Tale of Two Cities, and the hilltop could be one city, the sanctuary could be a second city. Marie Antoinette supposedly said, let them eat cake when they realized the other group was starving. So here we see Maggie rolling in as royalty, and she's controlling the food supply. So I don't know if they'll use the exact dialogue and say let them eat cake, but her actions are definitely saying let's keep the supplies and starve them out. So once again, I think another Easter egg that we're going to see in the first couple episodes. And let's also talk about something I think they're going to pay homage to is George Romero died July 16th last year. And we've seen some of these pictures, and I do want to give a shout out to Spoiling Dead's fan page. Some of the people over there taking the pictures. On the left side is from Spoiling Dead's fan page. On the right side is the graveyard scene used in Night of the Living Dead. And they talked about just a lot of the influence and how this show was really based off of some of the zombie flicks that were out there. So I do think that this is going to be paying tribute to that as well. So I want to thank all of you guys just for tuning in to a few of the hidden clues. And we will talk about this at length a little bit later on tonight, mixed in with some of our other stuff. If you think you have some other hidden clues or some Easter eggs that are going to be out there that are worth talking about, as we get more spoilers, I do think they'll become more and more evident. So leave them in the comments below. We'll analyze them. We'll talk about them. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, like it, get involved, and let me know what you think some of these pictures mean and what some of the ideas that the writers are doing. But very good hiding stuff. We will be doing more hidden clues throughout the season, and we'll do a deeper dive into episode number 3 tonight at 8 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Talk to you all soon. Peace.